Hey everyone, and welcome. Today's explainer is an incredibly special one. We're skipping the boring grammar drills entirely because let's be honest, we're all hoping for a much simpler, more natural way to learn English, right? We want to understand it without the headache. So today we're using the magic of a really fun story to do exactly that. Grab a cozy seat, relax, and let's go find a little magic together. So picture this for a second. It's late at night. The house is completely, absolutely silent. You're just lying there in the dark, about to drift off, and then you hear this tiny, unexpected noise. It really makes you wonder, what would you actually do if a star literally fell right under your bed? Well, that's the mystery we're diving into today. But real quick, before we jump in, here is our golden rule for this explainer. Story first, vocabulary later. I know, the instinct is to grab a dictionary the second you see a new word, but please resist the urge. Just let yourself get lost in the story. Let your curiosity lead the way, and I promise you, the English is going to come to you so much more naturally. Chapter 1, A Mysterious Midnight Sound. Let's set the scene. Okay, so imagine our main character, Milo. He's in his quiet bedroom, just about to fall asleep right before the magic happens. The story says, even though the room was quiet, Milo heard a tiny sneeze. Now, when you're reading English like this, don't panic. Just look for the who and the what. Who are we talking about here? Milo. And what did he do? He heard a tiny sneeze. And when he peeks under his bed, boom, he finds a blank tagged star. I mean, who ever heard of a star catching a cold, right? Okay, let's dive into this, because this little shimmering object actually whispers to him, do not run, ask the first question. Now, normally, Milo is the kind of kid who hides from strange things. He gets scared. But tonight is completely different. Curiosity is bubbling up, and it actually feels warmer than his fear. He decides to be brave, and the really simple language here perfectly captures that huge shift in his emotions. Moving right along into chapters 2 and 3, following the silver line. So Milo bravely leaves his room and starts following this pulsing, silver line straight into a hidden garden where these mysterious shadows are dancing around. And right here we hit some incredibly useful everyday English phrases. Forget all those heavy, complicated grammar terms for a second. Think of there is or there are as just pointing your finger at something that exists. Like, look, there's a sign. It's really that simple. And want to? That's just a strong, deep feeling inside you. Milo wanted to follow the path because, well, every single step felt like he was getting closer to an answer. Which brings us to chapters 4 and 5, Speaking a Kind Truth. Milo is standing right in the middle of this shadow garden, and he finds this strange rule written on a note. It says that to get to the next step, he has to tell a kind truth. Let's look at the magical tools he's using here. Look for simply means you're searching for something hidden. A kind truth is exactly what it sounds like, words that are honest but gentle, and a clue is just a little hint to guide your next move. These phrases are the tools that help Milo take a deep breath instead of just turning around and running back to bed. And here is the emotional peak of our story. Milo speaks his kind truth into the darkness. He says, I am scared, but I still want to understand. And literally the second he says this, the entire floor instantly fills with glowing stars. It's such a beautiful way to show that true courage isn't about being loud or completely fearless. It's just about being quiet and honest. Simple English magic words. Let's do a quick, high-frequency focus. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how we can take words that usually confuse people and make them totally stress-free. Take words like who or that. Textbooks love to call these relative pronouns, which, let's be real, sounds incredibly boring and intimidating. Actually, scratch that. Let's just think of them as simple little bridges. They just connect ideas to add more detail. Like, he met a bird that knew the password. See? Just a bridge. Or the phrase, find out. It's not a complicated idiom. It just means to learn a secret, like Luna must find out the answer. Super simple. All right, test your new skills time. Let's do a relaxed mini quiz. Okay, we've got a quick, pressure-free quiz here. Absolutely no one is grading this, I promise. Go ahead and pause the explainer right now. Just rely on your intuition and your memory from the story we just went through to fill in these blanks. Take all the time you need and just hit play when you're ready to check them. And we're back. Let's see how you did. Number 1, I was about to open the box. Number 2, even though Luna was afraid. Number 3, she listened instead of running away. And number 4, the room was full of tiny stars. How'd that go? If you nailed all of them, absolutely incredible work. And if you missed a couple, that is 100% okay. Just naturally encountering these words in a story is, hands down, the most powerful way to learn them over time. Wrapping up with Chapter 6, The Unfinished Clue. So let's jump back to Milo for our cliffhanger. Remember, he just spoke his kind truth. The floor lit up with stars, and then this little key floats right up into his hand. But here's the catch. The key has no teeth. It's completely smooth and shaped exactly like a question mark. At the same time, the little star starts humming this incredibly familiar song that Milo remembers from his own dreams. It's a real puzzle, leaving us with this beautiful, poetic question. Can a star shine if it cannot remember who it is? Oh man, we are definitely going to have to find out what happens in the next episode. But before I let you go, I have a tiny, gentle homework challenge for you. Try to take the magic phrase "even though" and use it to write just one true sentence about your day today. It could be something super simple like, "Even though I was completely exhausted, I learned a new story today." Give it a try. Thank you all so much for joining me for this explainer. Keep practicing, stay curious, and I will see you next time to see where Milo's journey takes us.